We're solving system of equations again. This is another special system that you'll see. We had one earlier where all of the variables canceled and the other side did not cancel. So like over here, both these variables canceled, the other side did not cancel, and we're left with something that was false. That was no solution. This one's going to have infinite solutions, and I want to show you how you can tell. So on this, we're going to try again, cancel the x's and the y's. So we want them to be the same numbers. One wants to be positive, one wants to be negative. So I need to think of what I can multiply the top equation by so it can match the bottom equation. And if I can't figure out a number, like if it's a decimal, I don't want to multiply by decimals. So I'm going to try and think of a number that these two have in common so that they can cancel. So if I multiply the top equation by 3 and the bottom equation by 2, that'll make it so that this turns into a 6, that turns into a 6, that one turns into a 6, and this one turns into a 6, and they're going to cancel out. So let's multiply. 3 times 2 is going to give me the 6x. 3 times 2 is going to give me the 6y. 3 times 6 is going to give me 18. 2 times negative 3 is going to give me negative 6. 2 times negative 3 is going to give me negative 6 again. And 2 times negative 9 is going to give me negative 18. When I add these systems together, x's are going to cancel, the y's are going to cancel, and the 18s are going to cancel. And I'm left with something like 0 is equal to 0. And you're kind of like, how am I going to solve this? Well, there's nothing left to solve because there's no x's and there's no y's. This is true. 0 is equal to 0. Yes, it is. This is true. And when this occurs and you're left with stuff with the variables cancel and the side cancels and you're left with the result that 0 equals 0, and that's true, this means you have infinite solutions. Or infinitely many solutions. And what's really happening is you actually have the same line. So like that could be like the top one, and if I graph the bottom, again, this is just a sketch. You get the same line directly on top of it, and it intersects itself infinitely many times because it's the same line.